Hey everybody, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Pillars of Eternity. Alright, so I've made some reasonable progress in this game, but I think it's time to continue to the road east, and I'm going to try to see what I can do about Lord Radric, if anything. It might be zero. It might be lots. I do only have one stick. Yeah. Before I do that, actually, let me take that statement back. I need to buy firewood. I can't very well go off with only one stack of firewood. I'm gonna need to be able to. I need to camp as much as possible. So let's be ready for that. Now, I know that there's some kind of rebellion where people are trying to get out from under the rule of Lord Radric in the region, and I want to help out with that. I don't know if I'm in the right position to do that, but I'm going to try.
Good day, stranger.
Let's see. I'd like to buy from you. And I know that you have camping supplies. We just need one. And then I would like to trade with you things from my stash that I am not currently in the business of using, like that. And then there we go, we make a little cheese. Okay, terrific. Now, of course, I could make more money here by selling my gems and things like that, but I'm going to hold on to that stuff for now, unless it's absolutely necessary, because sometimes in games you need those things for, questing or whatever, and I would be remiss if I didn't have them. So, and by questing I mean crafting. Like, if I want to make some cool item, I probably want to have one of those gems. So I'll just wait a moment, and we can just head out here. This is fine. Whatever. Now we need to go to Estern Wood. This is where we go for the main quest, and we will get there eventually. But let's just check it out. See what else there is to look for. I found the graveyard, right? But let's see what happens if we go over here. If we can get to another map that would be helpful. I honestly have no idea, but I'm going to try. Okay, now we can go to Radric's Hole. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go here. Let's see what we can do. This might be a big mistake. I might not be ready for this. But I am... Like, if I look at my journal, right, there's Lord of a barren land, and then I've got the main quest, which is the Old Watcher. So this looks like a side quest, but it might just turn out to be the main quest for later. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm going to save it, and we'll just
This is the home of the man responsible for those hanging corpses. You don't plan on knocking, do you?
I thought about it. I honestly did. So yeah, you're right. So what we're going to do is send our rogue out. Now, she is very perceptive and sneaky, and so let's just see what she can do by looking around. My buddy Jean-Luc told me that perception has nothing to do with actually perceiving traps or secrets on the map in this game. So that amuses me, but what can you do?
I'll take a peek.
Alright, so she's still stealthed up. I'm just looking to see what is here. So we could climb up this ivy and get inside, but I really don't know how wise that is at all. You know what? I'm going to deal with this. And I'm going to save the game in a way that I can come back here, but I think it behooves me. I'm just going to save it here. I think it behooves me to actually go do the main quest first and see if I get more powerful, see if anything important happens, because this looks like it's going to be really challenging.
Nice and slow.
And that's kind of, you know, alarming. So I want to be ready for that. All right. So here we are. So there's apparently some massive keep. Who's this person? Canna. Just off the side of the path into Cadnua stands an imposing figure. A tall, thick-set Amal clad in worn armor and peering up at the outer walls of the keep. In his hand is a small piece of charcoal. Excuse me. And it works feverishly at taking notes upon a small scrap of paper. More than once he has to reach up to prevent his colorful cap from falling off his head as he gazes upwards. Huh. What are you doing over there? The man looks over at you, blinking in surprise. His face splits into a wide and very toothy grin, and he waves the parchment in greeting. Killing time, if I'm honest. I've already walked the perimeter twice. There are names scratched upon some of the bricks just there, workers and masons, I expect, carving a little immortality for themselves. He looked up at the wall again, expression fond. It's a fine keep, Cadnua. 2 centuries to its name and abandoned for nearly as long. Wow. So somebody spent all this time building it, only to have it get abandoned.
But the truly interesting part is in there, and I haven't had much luck in reaching the keep itself. I hoped to find the master of this place, a man by the name of
Merwald.
But it seems that he either holds his privacy most dear, or else has been devoured by his house guests.
Huh. I came here looking for him too.
Oh, truly? Then perhaps we can help one another.
I hope so.
The grounds are infested with all manner of beasts. I've never seen the like. I didn't want to risk it alone, but you seem capable. Together, I'm sure we could manage it. And then we can both ask our questions of Merwald.
Perfect.
I seek a great treasure, you see. Not gold or silver, but the Tanvi Oratoa. You might call it the Book of Virtues. It's a sacred text of the Rauatai, but we possess only a fragment of it.
I see.
A year I've journeyed in search of the rest, and I uncovered evidence that leads me to believe the original lies just there, beneath the keep.
All right, then we must find it.
Excellent. Lead on, my friend, and I will be at your heels. Ah, wait. Speaking of that, I ought to warn you first. Wondrous teeth, I nearly forgot. I have, at times, been followed. It began in Adir, and in
Adir.
Exomatal they attacked outright.
Exomatal.
I believe they do not wish for me to find what I am looking for.
Okay.
I say believe, but I have been told as much by one of my would-be assassins. I pay them little mind. Humorless sorts in long robes. But it's why I bought the sword, you see. And it's only fair that you should know.
You seem very calm about
Well,
this.
It's not as if I'm going to turn around and go home at their urging. If their previous efforts are anything to go by, we have very little to worry about.
Okay. All right, so we got this new person in the party named Kana, who is a melee fighter, so let's put him
Following
up
your
at the
lead.
front. And,
Huh?
Following your lead.
oh no, he's not a melee person. Never mind, I lied. Just because he's big, I, assumed that. And he seems all tough. No, he's a bard. Look at this. He's a chanter. Awesome. Okay, let's level him up. Oh my. Look at that impressive hat he's got on there. Okay, so, we'll go with lore, survival, and athletics, I guess. Next. Now, Invocations are powerful magical effects that chanters can create after they've spoken a required number of phrases through their chants. Okay, and look, he's got a gun. Sweet. This guy looks great. All right, so let's find a good song to sing. But Rennie Darrett's ghost, he would not rest. So this summons another ally to fight. Okay. This reduces the damage reduction of enemies. That seems pretty good. Increases our damage reduction. Creates a thunderous explosion that stuns and shoves enemies in the area. Drains electrostatic energy to cause shock damage. And causes a downed enemy to explode. It does only do faux AoE. White worms writhe in the bellies of the dead. My god. That sounds really interesting, actually. Okay. I'm going to try out just this ghost because it looks fun. And then we'll go next. And then talents. Okay, so ancient memory. Everyone gets endurance chanting. That's not bad. So everyone would recover endurance while they're singing. Okay. This is a heal. Okay. I like ancient memory for now. Okay, good. Next level. And then we're going to keep going with lore and survival. And then let's see. Phrases. Wow. Come, come, soft winds of death. Sounds pretty good. And we'll level you up again and get you some lore and some survival. And a little stealth, I suppose. And then I like this one where we can reduce their damage reduction. That seems helpful. And then this makes Ancient Memory even better, which just seems great. So let's do that. All right. So I made this guy like really sustain heavy, and he's still going to go in the front, even though he's a bard or a chanter. But I really have to throw out everything I understand about games when I play this in terms of D&D RPGs and what have you, because the preconceptions that I have about classes just fall away for the most part here. And so I just need to look at, like, what is this guy all about? And he has a 34 deflection defense, which is better than anybody else in the back row, and not quite as good as our tanks, obviously, but good enough to put him ahead of the spellcasters. So fantastic. So we're going to save it. And now we have like another party member.
Of course.
How good is this? No, we're going to get everybody. And we got some of this. And let's see. All right. I'm just going to kind of go around the outside here and work on mapping this out. You never know what you can find. Oh, look, there's like a little side house. One shattered cask still smells faintly of ale, long spilled into the dirt. Okay, interesting. But this like little shed is overgrown. We cannot get inside. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to just go with the front door. Fine. All the more exciting to find a abandoned castle or keep of this size. We're going to get you that book, Kana. And we're going to find Marowald. Or at least that's the plan.
Looks like this place has been abandoned for years.
Okay. Alright. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, we got shadows coming in. So this should be interesting. Let's see how this goes. Alright, we're going to attack here. Now, there's a lot of shadows, in fact. So I'm sending my people out. There we go. And the front lines have engaged. Now, Kana is just, like, shooting things. Zelda killed with the sneak attack, and that's great. Now, I'm going to have you sing. What's this one? I don't even know what that does. So he's going to get to this eventually. Okay, so I'm just going to let him keep singing. So I wonder if he can sing and while he's shooting. We're going to find out how this plays. Okay, so because they don't seem to say, like, you know, work like spells. Like maybe he just has to build up to that point in the combat.
How may I help?
All right. Anyway, we'll find out. I'm going to wait a second until, there we go, the enemies get a little bit closer. And we're going to start AoE. AoE.
Hey there.
You've been hit by something, which is a problem. Immune to disease. Can you hit this thing? Okay. Now, we're at one phrase. Okay. And we're going to put another one of these down. Like that. And then you can put another one of these down like this. You're not doing anything. So can you... like if I have you shoot, does that interrupt this or does that keep it going is a question. And then you can use this whenever you get unstunned. It's not going to happen anytime soon.
Hey.
Alright. We can't knock them down very well, can we? Let's see. Oh, she did it. She actually survived long enough to use second wind. Rowena did. So that's very good. That makes our chances of survival kind of go up tremendously. Let's go for the Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Hey there.
And let's hit the Will-o'-the-Wisp. And what is this? Current action. What? Are you hitting? No. Yeah, keep shooting. There you go. Do that. Okay, so now he's at phrase 2, and it looks like the regeneration has kicked in. I could be wrong. It's passive, so it's always on, isn't it? Anyway, let's tell everyone to attack this. Oh, that's right. And then... Perfect. Let's open this. Let's just take everything. And then I forgot that I was thinking about swapping out this Scepter, which does 11 to 17 crush damage, with perhaps, you know, something from here, which, like this arbalest or this crossbow, would do a bajillion times more damage. I know you couldn't have your book, maybe. Could you? What if I put this like here? Yeah, but then does that take away their grimoire? No. So then let's go ahead and have you with this, and then you're not able to backhand people with it perhaps, but I think we could do more damage like this. I could be wrong. I'm going to save it.
Sure.
And then we're going to select everybody. And we're going to zoom out. And let's see. Frayed lengths of rope and a few flint chips are scattered across this workbench. Fair enough. Okay. We're going to just look around. Oh, man. Okay. Got another Will-o'-the-Wisp coming. And we just blew it up, I guess. And combat's over. There's their garden, apparently. Only weeds grow in this dusty patch. Uh-oh, there's a baddie. Alright, let's save it and go see this baddie over here. It's a small earth blight. Alright, so this is quickly expanding into a larger encounter, which is very good for us to do things like this.
Hey there.
Then... Alright, now can you can shoot somebody. Okay.
Hey there.
Do this again.
Yes?
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
Gosh, they always teleport back to kill her. I mean, every time, it's pretty much without fail, they come for her. It's so shameful.
Hi?
Alright, hit this thing.
Hey there.
Can you hit this? And then... Injured. All we got is injured.
Yeah?
Here. Hit this. There we go. Man, that hit with the rifle was just like all that we needed, apparently. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Let's go ahead and put some electricity down.
Hi?
You have no spells left, so just hit it like this with your crossbow, apparently. Let's just see how this goes. Alright, you're getting knocked around. Let's do second wind.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
And then... let's get this small earth blight. It seems to be causing us all kinds of distress. And there we go. So, we made it. It just... Zelda got crushed again. And we got the primal rock. Sweet. Pick up this. Okay. Let's have everybody go over here. So, we're out of spells. So, it's pretty much the time for us to go ahead and camp. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so now we have camped, and we got our spells back, and, you know, we got our health and everything restored. And we are inside Cadnua and doing well. We have a new party member, and I'm feeling very good about our situation. Yeah, this is a problem. Like, I don't understand. This formation is bunk. I need to change it just in the sense that I don't want Zelda to be in the front. Why? Okay, she's only if we turn around. I get it. Alright, so... there, that's much better. Okay, perfect. Everybody, I think this is a pretty good place to stop the episode. We'll continue exploring this place internally, and we'll get used to using our new party member. But now we have the full 6 people in the party and a chanter, nonetheless. So I'm excited to learn how this goes. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you have an excellent evening or day, and I'll check you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Take care.